Hey, it's me, and I have a haircut, and it's actually the right length for once, and I'm incredibly happy. Um, yeah, I like my hair shorter than you usually see it, but no haircutter seems to get that. Anyways, back to the point of the video. Um, I was I made a video a few days ago on the trans experience, but it didn't have sound. That's because my computer is weird, and I thought I finally had a webcam that would record sound, but apparently that only works for Skype, not YouTube. Awesome. So I had to wait until I was at this house to do it. Okay, so I have a friend who is coming out as transgender queer, but like trans masculine. Prefers male pronouns and all that. And there was one point at which he texted me and said that he thought he couldn't be like completely trans because he was sitting around his house without binding and he was perfectly happy with himself. And I thought that needed to be addressed because um you I mean I don't know how many people that aren't sure yet about whatever are watching this because I don't really know. I don't know enough about my subscribers. You should all inbox me and tell me something about yourself, or I don't know, comment here, whatever. Really, try to talk to me. I always respond, unless I'm like not in the country. Um, yes. Anyways, but just people need to be aware in trying to figure out whether or not they're trans, or even in trying to learn about trans people, or in knowing that they're trans and trying to learn more about the community or whatever, that not all trans people have the same experience. I know, well, I should start off by saying I know a lot of trans people, and I've heard a lot about their experiences and stuff. Um, I'm just sort of in the community through YouTube and camp, and like I just local communities and stuff. I don't know. I just know people. I'm good at that. Um, but um, I know people that are like perfectly comfortable with their bodies or whatever. Um, but there's that doesn't make them any less trans. And it's I don't know how to explain it because like I don't know. I'm not comfortable myself, so I can't really speak for people like that. But um, if you're comfortable with your body, you can still be trans. It's not about your body. It's about how you're happier. Um, I know people whose only dysphoria comes from social stuff, and to be honest, most of my dysphoria comes from social stuff. Even my body dysphoria, really. Like my chest is the only thing that's not like really social. Um, my dislike of my hips and all that is mostly from the fact that like my personal style is the type of style that would involve skinny jeans. But the problem with wearing skinny jeans is when I'm wearing them, can more frequently hear people muttering behind my back about, "Oh, is that a girl or a boy? I can't tell." Um, and I know it's because of my hips. I never get that when I'm not wearing skinny jeans. People just know I'm a guy because I am. Um, obviously yeah. Um, so like that's mostly social, although there is some extent of just internalized stuff to that. um I don't know, like I don't know, as I was saying, you don't have to hate your body. It doesn't have to be the end of you or whatever. I don't know. And the other thing was, he was talking about how he feels like he can't be trans because he didn't always know or whatever. that doesn't mean anything either. I mean, I also know a lot of trans people who were perfectly fine being called a girl when they were younger or whatever. I mostly know trans guys, sorry. I don't know why. It just works out that way. Who were fine being called a girl when they were younger and didn't think much about it. And that's a weird thing. Sorry. And like they were fine wearing dresses or whatever. That's not part of it either, because there are all sorts of ways to is this Star Wars? Ooh, that's really... No, it's Star Trek, sorry. That's still really exciting. I get distracted too easily. But yes, because, people... Granted, most of the people that I know that were comfortable wearing dresses and being called a girl when they were younger are either drag queens or, like, a little bit gender queer, gender fluid, but that doesn't mean that you can't be not gender queer, gender fluid, or a drag queen and have had that experience. It's completely different for everybody. You can't assume that you're wrong because of some little thing. It's all about what makes you happiest. Live the way that makes you happiest. Don't compare yourself to other people. I mean, that would be... I don't know how to put it in other terms. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. I wish it was easier to talk about, but because I'm not, like, personally I've had a very typical experience, I don't really know what to say. And also, you don't have to have hated going through puberty. Like, that, I don't know. I mean, I've been saying I don't know, I mean a lot, haven't I? But you don't have to have hated going through puberty. Honestly, I think that was probably the one part of my experience that was atypical. I didn't, like, hate myself that whole time. I mean, I slowly got more and more awkward. That's for sure. I got, like, really awkward. And I think, I don't know, it wasn't until I started becoming more comfortable with myself socially that I started to become less comfortable with myself physically. So yeah, basically, decide whether or not you're trans yourself. Don't try and compare your experiences. Sometimes comparing experiences can help, but it's not always the best way to do things. Yeah, I will end my video here because it's just been a lot of long, useless ranting. And I